What's up, backyard bass fans? All right, told you guys the other night on the live stream we were actually going to go over this. A couple of you guys were asking about what rain suits I usually use. I can tell you for the last couple of years I've used just the real cheap ones from Walmart, the Frogg Toggs. They don't last, they really don't. Anytime you go to stretch that material at all, a lot of the seams seem like they're glued together and they just rip apart every time. It's a really cheap fabric, it doesn't hold up, constantly leaks. I've had just nothing but issues with them, so I kind of tried to stay away from Frogg Toggs. I haven't had a whole lot of luck with them. Last year I went down to Lake of the Ozarks, got my rain gear out, was walking by my boat, and I actually caught my bottoms on one of the cleats of my boat and just ripped half the leg off. So I had to go buy a set of rain gear, and I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money because it was just at the beginning of the season there. Starting to get nice out. It was in like mid-April, so I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on rain gear. I know there's a lot of guys out there, they have like the Gore-Tex rain gear or the 100-mile-an-hour proof ones, or even I know AFCO has their Hydronaut ones. Now guys, if you're looking to spend $300 to $500 on a good rain suit, by all means go for it. They're well worth it. I'm not going to go spend that kind of money. I do a lot of tournament angling, but I'm still not going to spend that kind of money. Wanted to show you guys this one. Like I said, on the live stream we talked about a little bit. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Frogg Toggs, but these are actually Frogg Toggs that I like. They're not real expensive. They won't break the bank, but they're pretty durable. I know you guys aren't gonna be able to see this on the camera, but this is a little bit thicker material. It's not that real cheap plastic stuff like you see on a lot of the real cheap ones. But just show you a couple key features here that I really like about this suit. I wore it all day Saturday at a tournament that it rained, and this is no joke, from the time we started, from the time we got out of the truck till the time we got back in the truck at the weigh-in. It rained the entire day. I never had any issues, never got wet. They don't leak. The seams are better. And you can see they do have their sewn seams here, so not a big deal there, no glue or nothing like that. Does have the hood on it. It is a detachable hood. But the one thing I want to show you this, and this is really key for anybody in a boat. If you're driving out a lake, you always have problems with your hood getting blown back and everything else. And a lot of problems you have is with the detachable ones is they'll fly off. If they catch enough wind, they'll snap right off and go. But if you guys look at this one here, and hopefully that camera will pick it up pretty good, it has this little cover piece that goes over the front of it to where it actually hooks in there. So the wind goes over the side of it, so it never actually catches where it's caught in there. So it stays on really good. It doesn't come off. So for me, that's kind of a big plus right there, especially when I'm going down the lake, running to different spots with this and that. You don't have to worry about it getting blown off or nothing like that. One downside I will tell you guys is these, you can see right here, there's no pockets. There's no pockets on any of these, anywhere at all. So that is one kind of downside to it that I didn't care for, but it's not a deal breaker for me. Not a big deal. I can go inside my other, pants or whatever and put whatever I need in there. So, that's the jacket right there. It does have buttons up all the way up and down, plus the zipper, so it keeps you double jointed there, so you don't have to worry about it coming open and getting water in there and getting wet or nothing like that. So, and these, I will leave a link to both of these down in the description so you guys don't have to go searching for it or nothing else, because I know there's a bunch of Frogg Togg material out there, but these in particular are well worth their money. I think I paid, don't quote me on this, but I'm going to say anywhere from 50 to 60, maybe 70 bucks for the whole, for both of them. So it's not bad. These are the pants here. Does have a drawstring up here, so if you don't get the exact size you need, not a big deal. You can tighten this up. It's got a little crimper here to keep it where you need it. And that's another thing, guys. The sizes seem to fit a lot better on these than they do all the other cheap brands. That was constantly something I battled. I'm not a big guy. I'm 220 pounds, but I constantly found that if I got the right waist size, which I wear a 36 waist, but if I got a 36 waist, it seemed like every time the pant length was way over. I had like 1.5 feet, 2 foot of leg length left in the legs, and it was just a big pain in the butt, because every time you go to do something, you were constantly pulling your legs up and stepping on it and everything else. So it was kind of a pain in the butt the whole way. One thing I will show you on this is down here at the legs. They've got this nice little Velcro deal here. So if it's a little bit big on you, it's not a big deal. You can actually fold it over, and now you're down to a really small hole there, to where you don't have to worry about it going down underneath your back of your boots or your shoes or whatever you've got on at that time. Stays up on your ankles pretty good with no problems at all. Real easy to just undo it there, you know, when you're taking them off and everything, because I know getting them off at the end of the day can be a pain in the butt, and you got to take your shoes off and everything. With these, the leg holes are actually plenty wide enough. I've got a size 11 boot. It came right through it with no problem at all, so that's another good feature there. Does have the elastic, like I said, in the waistband. Didn't have any problems with it falling down or anything like that. So overall, extremely impressed with them. For the price quality, the price point on it, you know, they're really good quality for that. Like I said, I'm not going to go out and spend $300 to $500 on a rain suit. I just, maybe if I was, you know, had a bunch of gift cards to a Bass Pro or something like that, you know, a couple $100s or whatever, maybe then I would. But honestly, right now, for what I do, I'm not in it every single day. I'm not going to worry about spending that money. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them down below in the comments. Like I said, I will link these down in the description so you can go find them. You don't have to go searching for them or nothing like that. For the price point, guys, they're well worth it. So like I said, have any questions, leave them down in the comments. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, help support this channel. And please give a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys again next time. Thanks.